Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is C'Aira, for those of you who do not know. And if you're a new subscriber here, welcome. And if you're an old subscriber, welcome back. I'm glad that you clicked on this video today because I thought that we really needed to address tips on how to get through the holidays. So some tips that I wanted to talk about today, I'm getting ready to just tell you all of them. So I have 10 tips for surviving through the holidays, because holidays can bring mixed emotions, so just follow these tips to kind of have a way to make them more joyous. So the holiday season can bring lots of mixed emotions for many. Some it's their favorite time of the year. Some it's just like feeling of sadness and loss and seeing old friends and family members, that it can be exciting, but at the same time, it can bring up memories of disappointment. So I wanted to talk about 10 great tips on how to get through the holidays, because feeling depressed or anxious is not unusual during the holiday season. There might be upcoming dinners, parties, or other family or other friend gathering events that, can cause a great deal of stress. So for those feelings, those feelings might be even worse for those who've experienced things like a divorce, a lost one, losing a loved one, or, as far as like having family far apart and friends, etc. So here are some tips on how to beat the holiday blues. Tip number 1, keep your regular routine. So, a change in your routine can lead to additional stress. We all know this. You just want to try to exercise at your usual time. If you go and work out, go to meetings that you normally go to, go and stick to a normal meal or a normal diet as you possibly can. Whatever you were doing before, keep doing it all through the month and all through the holidays. You want to be as normal and on your regular routine as possible. Like, we all know that one drop of a dime, we change something and it's not gonna work. Tip number 2, think moderation. While it might be easy to drink and eat too much at parties and special dinners, we really should try not to overindulge with food and or alcohol. Remember that eating and drinking may feel like it's going to temporarily take away the pain or ease the pain of the holiday blues, but they can also lead to feelings of guilt. Tip number 3 is to be realistic and try not to expect the ideal holiday. So many of us have an idealized version of what the holiday should be like, or what they should, just look like. And then you're very disappointed when you don't live up to those expectations, and just try to be realistic. Remember that nobody has a perfect holiday, nobody has a perfect family. Tip number 4, stay connected. Make sure you have time to leave to spend with your friends and family who value you. And if they don't live close by, call them. Call them for a reality check or some grounding. Just remember to ask people for support if you need it. Do not be afraid to reach out into the community and ask questions, talk and figure things out. Never be afraid to ask for support. Never be afraid to ask questions. Never just be afraid to spend time with the ones who really value having you around. Tip number 5 is to throw the guilt out the window. Try not to put unreasonable pressure on yourself to be happy, to rejoice, or even enjoy the holidays. Likewise, try not to overanalyze your interactions with others. Give yourself a break this holiday season and never feel guilty about something that you've done. If you feel guilty, let it go. Every season is a different season. Every holiday is a different holiday. At the end of the day, never make yourself feel unhappy. Always make yourself feel happy, and always make yourself uplifted. Tip number 6, don't be alone if you don't want to. That means if you anticipate spending the holidays alone, try to volunteer somewhere. There's plenty of things to volunteer for. We have plenty of homeless people and people that really could use just someone to talk to, as well as, you know, probably you could use it. So, you know, somewhere in like a soup kitchen, or volunteering with children in group homes. That's something that I would love to do, and I might look into that. It might be, or you can volunteer in elderly various facilities. People will definitely appreciate you so much, because it will make you also feel so much better about yourself that you did something to help someone else out. And, you know, but more importantly, you'll have company. Tip number 7 is to focus on today, not yesterday. You know, there's something about being with family and old friends that, you know, makes us become who we were, and, you know, not who we are. When you find yourself reverting to old childhood patterns with family members, you know, try to walk away for a minute and remember who you are now. You know, and also remember that it's necessary to play the same role as you did when you were younger. It's not necessary. There's someone, like, even if others are encouraging you, just be who you are now. Don't revert back to your old self. Just be who you are, who you came in the door as, and leave it as that. If there is someone at the other get-together who knows what you are like today, make sure to reach out to them, and, you know, just draw them into your interactions. That will help to ground you. Tip number 8, just say no. We're all guilty of not always saying no, because we feel like we always want to do something or be there or be the helping hand. But it's okay to say no when you're asked to do a numerous amount of things, or asked to do more than you can do. Only do what you can do. It's fine if someone invites you somewhere and you say no. But it's also, you know, okay to say no to invitations, and it's fine to say no to those that are asking for favors. You know, just remember, like, this is your holiday too. This is not just their holiday, this is your holiday too. Tip number 9 is to ask for help. Holidays are often a time that people attempt to take on too much, or do too much on their own. And it's okay to ask for help from family and friends, you know, whether it's decorating, shopping, cooking, or just a shoulder to lean on. It's okay. Just ask. Tip number 10 is be good to yourself. If you're feeling blue, pamper yourself. Do what feels good to you and what you want to do. Try to take a walk or spend some time alone if that's what you want. Remember that this is your holiday too, and just remember that you can always be yourself, and you can always be there for people, but be there for yourself as well. Take time for you, and, you know, don't try to be there for everybody else. Be there for you. The holidays only come once a year, and they only last for a few weeks. But if you follow these 10 great tips, you might just find this year to be more joyful and less stressful. So have a peaceful holiday season. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, and make sure that you're subscribed to my channel so that you guys can catch Vlogmas tomorrow.